Okay, so this is just a quick run through of the effect that you wanted to achieve. Again, it's not perfect. This is just a quick little version of it. I'm sure you can refine it, and I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but this is just the way that I've done it. So, step one, you're going to take your clip and put it on a layer in your video track. You're going to make sure that that layer is set to source alpha, just here. We're gonna copy and paste that track above it, right? Just here. So we're gonna copy this one, Control C, Control V, paste it up here. We're going to reduce it a couple of frames, maybe halfway. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fade the top track from the left and from the right. We're going to set both fades to be really quick. So it's the third option from the top here. You can right click and set the fade to be really quick. Once we've done that and we've set the fades to be really quick on both sides, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to our effects over here and we're going to look for glow edges. Oops, should be under Sapphire. As long as you have Sapphire, it should be here. It should be S glow edges, and we're going to drag that preset and drop it onto the top layer here. Okay, now I've already got it dropped in here. First thing we're going to do, go to the glow brightness. We're going to set it to about 1.5, 1.6. It depends. Again, these are the settings that you can mess around with depending on what you want. The main settings we're going to look for are glow brightness and the glow width. The glow width is going to be set very, very low, like 0.005, 0.003, really, really low. The lower you go, the thicker the lines will be. The last setting we're going to check is the smoothness, which is just this one here. The edge is smooth. We can check this one to make it smooth or make it more rough. It really depends on what you want to do. Once we've set those settings to the glow edges, we're going to go into the pan and crop section. The very first keyframe is going to be just normal, just set it to default, restore. We're going to go about halfway or just under halfway, and we're going to zoom the clip in a little bit, just about this much here, and we're going to set it to a fast keyframe. Then we're going to go all the way to the end and zoom it in just a tiny little bit more and set it to a slow keyframe, and make sure that's set all the way at the end of the pan and crop window. Then on the top layer, we're going to go all the way to the left here, and we're going to select it as a dodge layer. You can select add if you want, or screen or overlay, but personally I think dodge looks a little bit better, but it depends on the quality and the color of your clips and all that sort of stuff. It's something you can mess around with at the end. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to type in curve. Oops, we're going to type in curves into our effect window, and we're going to go to color curves. We're going to select the default option, drag it onto the top layer here, so you'll end up with this little screen here. We're then going to grab the little pointers here and drag it down to the right and drag the top one down to the bottom until it forms this little slope. This is going to give us a bit of contrast, and it's going to end up looking like this here. The extra contrast will help to bring out the edges and the glow. Once we've added that effect, that's pretty much it. The last thing we're going to do is add our shake. Again, the shake is just totally preference, whatever you want to do, however you want to add it, it's up to you. We're going to go to S shake. We're going to drag our default shake down to our bottom clip. Add the default shake or any preset you want to the bottom clip. And we're going to go about 1, 2, 3, or 4 keyframes from the left. Set it to about 3 or 4 amplitude, whatever your setting is. Then we're going to go again 1, 2, 3 frames. Set it to about 0.2 or 0.25. And then another 3 frames. Set it to 0. Pretty much that's all we need to do. I'm going to quickly render this one, and we have a rough idea of what we want. Very simple, just something like that. And again, you can tweak the settings as much as you want, the colors, whatever you want to do. But that's a rough idea of how to do like a ghost glow edge shake thing. So I hope that helps you out, man.